They lost their freedom. Many of them don't even make plans or look forward to the future. But some still have the opportunity to dream. Day after day, being locked up, they work. We are at the CDP facility of Pinheiros, one of the largest detention centers in the state of São Paulo. Here you will find prisoners that are waiting to be transferred to another place.
7:50 in the morning, and there's about 10 minutes left for the doors to be opened from the inside of this 4-unit of detention center here in São Paulo. Imagine being accustomed to isolation 24 hours a day, at least 6 days a week. Whoever lives a routine like this, if not a visitation day, will have no access to nothing new. But what if this something new is capable to transform those who are inside there? That is what we are about to see.
A lot of popcorn carts begin to arrive, sodas, and many screens just like this one. Typical things you would find in a theater, not in a prison.
But for all this to be made possible, although with security and discipline guaranteed, a team of 50 volunteers worked all night long. Today may not be a visiting day, but will be a movie day.
This is the beginning of an innovative action. It's the Unisocial project Nothing to Lose, which its sole purpose is to reach the most remote places in Brazil, giving the opportunity to those who have never had the chance to watch a movie. It is the first time that a movie that is still in theaters is being shown, free of charge, in places where there is no condition. The movie that is being shown in the CDP of Pinheiros is one of the recent largest productions in Brazil, which tells the true story of Edir Macedo, the journey of faith of one of the greatest leaders in Brazil that experienced being incarcerated unjustly.
Although for a moment it seems like the past, bad choices, and the pressure of being here no longer matters. Look at how they are so focused. In this facility alone is about 45 prisoners with the same crime committed and the same story.
For example, Washington even forgot where he was.
It felt like we left prison for a moment, you know? I felt like I was in the movie.
At the end, a round of applause, and the applauses go way beyond the imprisonment of Edir Macedo. Many of the men identify themselves with other parts of the story.
On what scene you reacted to? Which scene? The scene that he told his daughter, "You can't climb the tree today, but you're gonna climb mountains." I took that for myself. What part you take to heart?
The part he gets arrested and he did not give up. I took that for myself. So much so that it brought tears to my eyes, and I will not give up on myself.
For many, this was a remarkable experience.
When was the last time you went to the movies?
Well, I never went to the movies.
So how was your experience then?
It was a great experience.
The men in prison at the facility in Pinheiros were probably different back in 2012, when the first book of Nothing to Lose was launched and inspired many. Edir Macedo decided to take part in the book launch. It was the only book launch where he was present. This was one of the many book launches in Brazil, in libraries in Brazil, and all over the world. Even in stadiums like this one in South Africa. On the occasion, he spoke with the detainees.
Nobody wants you out there. We want you. You are going to succeed. God bless you. Have a good day.
It was the first time in Brazil that a book was officially launched in a penitentiary unit. The men who took part in watching the journey of faith of Bishop Macedo wanted to give back. This replica of the Temple of Solomon was made with a material that inside of the facility is priceless. It's soap. Only here, more than 400 units of soap was used. During the persecutions of Edir Macedo in the 90s, Rocha Matos signed documents in order to investigate him. He is one of the characters that inspired Judge Ramos, who appears in the film. Today he is in prison. The ex-judge was sentenced for selling court judgments from the Anaconda in 2003. But recently he was arrested again for other crimes. Edir Macedo was arrested in May 1992. 11 days later, he was set free by vote in São Paulo and was acquitted from all accusations. Initiatives like from the Unisocial offer the opportunity to a real transformation. They had the chance to watch a film in prison. Tomorrow, who knows?
Where do you want to be when the second movie is out?
I want to be in the cinema with my family.
That means you'll be free.
Yeah, I will be free.
The film, Nothing to Lose, was shown in over 1,000 theaters in all over Brazil. The same day that it was shown in the CDP of Pinheiros. More than 4 million tickets were purchased in the pre-sale phase. According to the distributor Paris Films, this film brought thousands of people in the entire country. Get ready to watch with your family an amazing story of overcoming based on the real story of the man most pursued. A real story that transformed the life of millions.
An aunt of mine fell for that con man. She gives money to the church even when she earns almost nothing.
I'm scared. Please try to find something out for me, okay?
Now is the time to attack.
A story that can also change your life. Nothing to Lose. Friday, May 11th.